So good morning friends, welcome to my channel Advert Wings, and today we are back again with the 10th most important current affair of 10th of July 2020, and let's start the discussion. So our first question is about the Petersburg climate change and dialogue. The question is India's attended the 11th session of Petersburg's climate change dialogue, represented by our environment minister Prakash Javadekar. You have to tell me the dialogue was hosted by which of the following countries? Option A is Japan, option B is Saudi Arabia, option C is Germany, and option D is Nepal. So you have to tell me the country who had hosted this Petersburg Climate Change Summit and Dialogue recently held. Second question is about an Indian American diplomat, and your question is which Indian American diplomat who has been nominated by US President as America's next envoy to the OECD, that is Organization of Economic Cooperation and Developments. So she is an Indian origin girl and currently staying in US, and US has decided to appoint her as America's next envoy to the OECD. So you have to tell me the name of that girl, and your option is Manisha Singh, option B is Joe Biden, option C is Seema Verma, or option D is Ruchi Ghanshyam. The third question is actually about the name of the three persons from J&K who wins the Pulitzer Prize in the feature photography. So recently, Pulitzer Prize in the different categories have been announced, and three persons from Jammu and Kashmir. So they belongs to Jammu and Kashmir. They're a part of India. So this gonna be an important question, and it's a direct question. You have to remember the name of these three persons in the category of Pulitzer's Prize. And the first is Mukhtar Khan, Dhar Yasin, and Chenni Anand. All of these have won the Pulitzer Prize. It's not an optional question, it's a factual question. Next question is about Operation Samudra Setu, and you have to tell me Operation Samudra Setu is launched by which of the following? Option A is Indian Army, option B Indian Air Force, option C Indian Navy, or option D is National Cadet Corps or NCC. Next question is which Indian has become the first to be nominated for the Fed Cup Heart Award? So it's a new type of award named the Fed Cup Heart Award. The question is important from the point of the view that from the entire oceanic region and the entire Asian region, an Indian has been nominated to receive that award, and you have to tell me the name of that very Indian who has been nominated to receive this Fed Cup Heart Award. Options are PV Sandhu, Mary Kom, Sania Mirza, Hima Das. The sixth question is who has been appointed as India's next ambassador of India to UN? So India has appointed a new ambassador to the United Nations, and the previous Indian ambassador to United Nations was Syed Akbaruddin, and maybe it has been replaced, maybe it has been reappointed. You have to tell me whether he is reappointed or someone new has been appointed as next ambassador to UN from Indian side. Option A is Syed Akbaruddin, option B is T.S. Tirumurti, option B is Anuraj Srivastav, or option D is Manisha Singh. Seventh question is about a e-book named the Professor B.B. Lal. He is a famous personality of India, and on his a book has been launched. E-book has been launched titled the Professor B.B. Lal India Rediscovered. So who has launched this ebook? You have to tell me the name of that person, and your option is Prashad Singh Patel, Prahad Singh Patel, sorry. And the option B is S. Jaishankar, option C is Prakash Javadekar, or option D is Ravi Shankar Prasad. The next question is about the Japan award named the Order of Rising Sun. So, an Indian has been given this award, and you have to tell me the name of that Indian who has conferred with this award, that is Order of Rising Sun, which is given by Japan. Option A is Thangjam Dabali Singh, option B is Deepak Mittal, option C Piyush Shrivastava, or option D is Suresh and Patel. The next question is which state government decided to upgrade the Dihang Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary to national park? So previously this Dihang Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary is a wildlife sanctuary, and now it has been upgraded to the status of a national park. You have to tell me in which state this previously status and wildlife sanctuary is located. Option A is Gujarat, B Haryana, C Assam, or D Odisha. So the 10th and the last question for today's session is about the elimination of two deadly viral disease, that is measles and rubella. And recently you have to tell me which of the two Asian countries, which of the two countries from the Asia. These are also the two countries from globe, but we are specifically talking about the Asian countries, and you have to tell me the name of those two countries who has recently eliminated these two deadly viral disease named the measles and rubella ahead of their 2023 target as announced by WHO. So WHO has announced the year 2023, and before this every country needed to apply some efforts to eliminate these two diseases, and the two countries from Asia far ahead of 2023 had eliminated totally these disease in the present year. So your options are Maldives and Sri Lanka. Option B is India and Maldives. Option C is Japan and Nepal, and option D is Sri Lanka and Bhutan. So that was all about from the 2 days session, and tomorrow we will come up with the next 10 questions, and um, daily there are not actually the 10 questions which are important from our examination point of view. So I try to include some previous question from the last months as well in everyday exam, and I think from the top 10 question, 4 or 5 maybe from the current affair of that day, and 4 and 5 might be from the previous year, previous month, or previous time question. So we will compile both the section. It's not that we are starting from July, so we will only cover the questions from July and onwards. We are covering the question from May, April, March as well. And it's important that before the exam you should know about the current affair of last 6 months. And the if we think that when will our exam occur, then I think it's not possible to be before November or December. And from November or December point of view, the current affair from March or April up to November will be important. So we will cover all those current affair from March up to November in these videos. So don't have to worry about it. I will provide you with all the important questions from March to November, so that in the examination hall there would not be any question in the examination which I have not provided. you. Thank you. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you. Have a nice day and come on.